Assalamu alaikum, good morning, Subha Bakhair, guten Morgen. This is the day first of the Dolomite series.
Yep, you heard that right. I thought this was going to be a series at that point. But as the video goes on, you will see exactly how I messed up this trip on multiple occasions. So hopefully this video will help some other idiot who's thinking of going on a hiking trip without any plans. This one is for all of you spontaneous Christopher Columbuses out there. I hope this helps.
7 a.m. We will be leaving from Munich, Hauptbahnhof to Bolzano through the train, which usually takes about 4 hours to reach Bolzano. And then from there, we will take a bus and then trek to our very first destination. And let's see. We reached Karazi from Bolzano on a bus, and now we will be trekking / hiking to our first hut. But it is really green and scenic.
For the people who don't like to walk, you can also take a gondola or a chairlift up to a hut from Karazi. From that hut, there are actually a lot of smaller hikes and treks that offer amazing viewpoints. The usual first day trek is rather short, about 5 to 7 kilometers, with the elevation rising from 1000 to 2500 meters. But once you get up there, the views are absolutely stunning. One thing that I probably don't even need to mention is the region of Dolomites is extremely scenic. Just a small stroll around the mountains and cliffs and you find yourself at so many amazing viewpoints.
You can find me Umair, anything works currently.
After getting all our stuff settled in the hut, we decided to go out on a little trek just to take in the amazing landscape this region has to offer. I also met a little marmot, but I don't have one of those fancy cameras that have lens bigger than my self-esteem. So here's a low resolution, zoomed in clip of the little fella.
Well, I mean, day 2.
Most of the treks along the Dolomites require a via ferrata set, which, as you might have guessed already, I did not bring. So it was time for me to say my goodbyes to the awesome people I was traveling with.
This is where you guys go ahead.
Okay.
Hi.
While they went on through the via ferrata tracks with all their experience, I chose a different route, for which you don't need any equipment or skills, just sheer luck and a will to carry on. Now the regular path is a bit tricky at places, but definitely not as hard as a via ferrata, I would imagine.
Now this is a bit of a sticky situation.
Now remember people, whichever path you choose in life, stick by it, work hard and you will achieve greatness. There is a 50% chance that you might fail though, like I did when I chose that path. In about 15 minutes or so, I knew I was lost.
Wait a second. Is this the way?
So with all that enthusiasm and motivation, I slowly backed up in my tracks and rerouted myself on a different path. After taking a well-deserved break, of course.
You're like a song that I sing in the morning on a perfect holiday. You're like the warmth of the sun on my skin when clouds look gray. place with ocean view. You're like an old familiar friend when all is new. Sound of the raindrops drumming on a first this summer day. You're like the scent of coffee brewing in the morning. You're like the crackling of a fireplace on a chilly winter night.
Another amazing thing which Europeans probably already know, but I didn't, is that you can get a mountaineering insurance. Or better, you should get an insurance because A, you get amazing discounts on all of these huts in these alpine regions, and B, if you travel like I do and somehow get lost or fall somewhere or hurt yourself, it will cover the cost of how much it would take to rescue you from there. I will add some links in the descriptions for where you can get these insurances from or some information about them.
Like a movie scene wherever you go. And do you know that I know that you know? Do you know that I know that you know? And when you drop one of your smiles, the sound of tears and violence rise. Cause your laughter is the soundtrack of my life. 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 You're like a song that I sing in the morning on a perfect holiday.
As awesome as this spot was, nope, it was not the hut we were staying at. Ours was up there, right at the foot of Vejolet Towers.
Okay, so the good news is we have these cables we can hold on to. Bad news is can't see anything. And it ends here. Great. This is not ideal. This thing ends here, and I have a lot of, you can't really see anything down there. I can't go down, but can't see anything up. Still have around 500 meters to go, but hopefully these clouds will clear up. See how the Google map says it's a straight line? But it doesn't tell you that you have to climb a mountain over to reach there. Personally, I feel pretty good about myself. I did 250 meters climbing. It's good for a first session, good for a first training session. Let's check out the view. Where to go? But this one says up. What's awesome is, look at that, there's a bench. Who the is coming out over here to sit on a bench? This might be it. It was already hard enough. Why? Can't see anything. Stuck in a bit of a sticky situation. That is the hut. That is the fucking hut. Look how creepy that looks.
This way? Okay. You should just go into the climb into the bed and like you start or is this it? It's pretty cool.
Ja, sen finns vi. Så är det hunden. Schauen wir mal.
Mine are wet.
I keep that.
It's the same thing in the same way all the time. Nothing changes, all these faces keeping their mind closed. Hours to say, days to give away, finding things to say.
The thing we forget when you climb up to a place is that you also have to go down, which is, I personally think that going down is harder than climbing up, but let's see how that goes. The infamous bench. Now I see why it is here. So the guys from this hut can climb down over to this bench because it's not that hard. The harder part still awaits us. I definitely needed the gloves. Climbing down is actually pretty easy. If you have the ropes, then you can hold on to. It kind of feels like you walking down the stairs with the ropes. But the places where there's no rope, it's kind of tricky. This one is actually rather easy. Wait, what? It was 5 point something. There are so many greetings. You say hello, they say ciao. You say ciao, they say something completely different. I think I've heard like 5 different greetings on this track alone today. Stick with one, man.
When my dream was dying yesterday, I could see beyond the storm that was on the way. Cause I was born to defy anything that might deny me. Yeah, I'm always gonna
Just to add a little bit of sprinkle on top of my bad luck, it started to rain pretty heavy. Don't worry, no camera equipment was harmed during the making of this video. Shout out to GoPro 10, waterproof, that has been tested.
Some days your smile is all I know, and other days I'm running in the smoke. Guess we take everything in with a little hope we win, 'cause we're always gonna dream.
After making my way down to the valley, I realized vacation from down here wasn't too bad either. Beautiful weather, nice little downs, majestic mountains all circling around the valley. What more can you ask for on a vacation? For the next few days, I visited some of the more mainstream cities in Italy. Make sure to subscribe and check those out in the upcoming videos as well. Until then, take care, keep exploring, and I will see you next time.